Good afternoon, and thank you for allowing us to pitch our campaign for Audible Stories. We understand that Audible wants to position itself as a leader in audiobooks by creating more interest with parents and children. With the insight from a parent in our group and further research, we know how important routines are for a child's well-being, as well as the constant debate around screen time. Audible Stories has such a variety of titles on offer, which can be perfect for an alternative to screen time. The accessibility is something which will appeal to parents struggling with spare time, so we have created a campaign which easily adds to a daily routine.
Now, this is my daughter, Seren. Nobody ever told me that parenting would be straightforward. Every day is an adventure and every day is a challenge. There are moments of joy, but there's also a heck of a lot to worry about, especially when you have a quick look at the internet to see how the children of today are living their lives. Will they succeed in life? Are they learning enough? Are they spending too much time playing computer games, or even spending too much time on YouTube watching other people play computer games? Are they being damaged by all the screen time? Are they thinking enough? Are they using their imaginations? Are they reading enough? These are all huge questions that often challenge my capabilities as a parent, but I can honestly say that I never feel more like I'm being a good parent than when I take the time to sit down with Seren and we read together. Her bedtime routine takes up around 7 hours of my week. Ask any parent that you get that wrong at your peril. That 7 hours can turn into many, many more. My daughter every night has a song, a little game, a lullaby and a story. And it's the story that she loves the most. She's an avid reader, but she also loves to be read to. For her to be able to listen to stories and adventures in audio format, and for that part of her bedtime routine would be something that I, as a parent, could really get on board with. In 2019, a report by the Annual Literary Survey from the National Literary Trust showed children and young people showed only just over half of children enjoyed reading, and only a quarter read in their spare time. And a further study by the Trust showed that 1 in 2 children and young people said that listening to audiobooks had increased their interest in reading. So I would say that for any parents, allowing a child to access audiobooks is a big deal. And we want to position Audible as the first choice audiobook provider for any parent who feels the same.
I'm afraid you're on mute, Ice. And just FYI, Rachel, I can't see you either. I did send a message, sorry. Go for it, Ice.
So I was saying, with technology further developing and screen time on the rise, it's important we make the effort as brands to support children's health and well-being. Why Magic Radio, you might ask? We feel like their brand values, being a family-orientated brand, tie in well with our own, and they have a good social action. Audible Stories has a solution to this problem, meaning its listening format can be reinforced in the same manner by Magic Radio, and it's keen to promote social action and change. As well as them having 4.2 million weekly listeners, the structure of Magic Radio's day really helps us with our campaign in terms of being perfectly in time with different parts of a parent's day. The breakfast show with Harriet, Scott and Ronan Keaton is usually one of their highest performing day parts and is perfectly in time with the school run. Magic Radio is also the 12th most popular radio station in the UK and reaches more than 200,000 people across social media as well. So it being a multi-platform brand, we feel like they are a very good brand to work with for this campaign. They also work closely with Hamley's Christmas Toy Parade to support children during the Christmas period. So again, in line with brand ethics and tying to a more authentic tone overall for the campaign.
Nobody gets excited for Christmas like children. We all remember as we try to fall asleep on Christmas Eve, eagerly awaiting Santa, or even just opening up the first door on our Advent calendar, knowing that Christmas was just around the corner. Our strategy is to combine the thrill of Christmas with the joy of storytelling. Using various platforms, we want to encourage parents to choose audiobooks as an off-screen option, while also engaging children in the imaginative world of books.
So our big idea is this. Audvent, unwrap a new audiobook every day. This will be a multi-platform campaign that uses Bauer talents and other celebrity parents to encourage the use of Audible and actually get them to download a new title every weekday before Christmas. Every day from December the 1st, a new audiobook will be teased during the Magic Radio Breakfast Show, read by a well-known actor or actors, while parents and children are getting ready for school or in the car. An excerpt would be read, perhaps up to the point of a cliffhanger, making you want to know what happens next. And to find out, you have to download that title, which should be released that evening on Audible. Christmas is an overwhelming time for parents, so we decided to position Audible as a friend that can ease any parent's stress. We're all used to opening an Advent calendar every day in December, and the regular routine and anticipation of seeing what tomorrow will bring will naturally support the campaign and will be an invitation to listen every morning so that people can find out what the next book is going to be. Plus, by releasing a teaser in the morning and the audiobook in the evening, we'll be encouraging the audiobook to be listened to at bedtime, a routine which we know and I know is often a struggle. We are asking parents to take more time out of their busy lives. We're promoting Audible as an effortless addition to a daily routine.
Similarly to what Tim just said, it will be likewise with radio. We want to capture the school run audience using the breakfast show presenters and parents themselves. Ronan and Harriet will introduce a short snippet of the audiobook every day of the Advent releases. And the clip will also be recorded by celebrities that the parents will be able to recognise and identify with themselves. The whole purpose with the What Happens Next cliffhanger that Tim mentioned previously is to also engage the children to further entice their parents into caving in. Throughout the day, we also intend to have ads promoting Audible stories throughout, because as we know, Magic Radio have different segments throughout different points in the day. The main points being it's an off-screen entertainment that is free and easily accessed, and we would make sure that the ads were played at school pickup times as well across other stations to create more reach and scale.
We've all seen the success of the CBeebies bedtime stories, where even adults were caught watching their favourite celebrities reading a children's story. So we've decided, like I said, to video the celebrities reading the clips and release it online every day on Instagram and Twitter, and then as a montage on Facebook every week, just to create more dwell time and create some more anticipation for the parents. A lot of parents loathe the idea of last minute World Book Day costume rushes, and we have decided that even though they get annoyed by that very last minute thing to make, they do love to see their kids enjoying it and being happy. So we're going to introduce some interactivity into the campaign by putting out a weekly competition where parents post pictures of their kids in the characters from the releases. This means that parents and children have to follow along with the campaign to see which books are released, and will also create some more reach through their own personal circles.
We know that this campaign has the potential to have a huge impact on Magic Radio's huge audience of parents and young children. We'll be actively instructing them to access Audible every day and use the service, and we'll be giving them the opportunity to make Audible part of their child's bedtime routine and introducing the service to a new generation of listeners.
Thank you all for listening to our campaign, and please let us know if you have any further questions.